Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Uh, Today I am going to show you in this video how to use different types of fonts in a LaTeX document under PDF LaTeX compiler. Friends, as you know, there is another type of compiler called ZLaTeX. So here in this file we have used PDF LaTeX, PDF LaTeX compiler, and uh, this particular starting paragraph, not only it is an introduction to the video, but it also serves as a dummy text, because in this video we will be discussing some font packages which actually change the default font, and yeah, you will see that in that case this the font used in this paragraph will be changing. And in this particular section we have written three sentences using rm default command, sf default command and tt default command, and these lines also will change in case of some font packages, and in case of some font packages nothing will change. So let us first see what are the fonts available in the in a LaTeX document. So we go to the home page of WordLeaf, click on this help, and then you will find this documentation. Click on that, you will get this particular page. Then in the search box, we type font, F-O-N-T. Now once I type font here, then very first item, this font type is a font. We just click on this. Then you will see a list of fonts. This computer Roman font is the default font that a LaTeX document uses, unless you specifically mention to use some other font like LMR, that is Latin Modern Roman font, Times font, all kinds of these things are there. Now go down little bit. These are okay. You go to this LaTeX font catalog and click on it. Now here you see it has got some fonts with math support, some fonts do not have good math support. So let us click all fonts alphabetically. So this one we click. Then we can go to this huge list of fonts. Now although it is written 523 here, but you can introduce some additional commands so that it will be easily more than 2000. Okay, different types of in a single font can give you different. For example, let us see something. Okay, let us see this one. Oh, something I have clicked, nothing is there. Not to be. Oh, I have clicked. For example, okay, yeah. So you see, a normal font will look like this. If you use italic shape, it will look like this. Boldface will look like this. Boldface and italic together will look like this. Numbers will look like this. So now another thing here. So this this is font name is Almendra and package name is also Almendra. Sometimes they are same, sometimes they are different. One difference is there, it is starting with capital A, but here it is small a. Now what is important thing here is that this font TNC means you can use PDF LaTeX. Some font uses package font spec. Now in that case you have to use ZLaTeX, but today in this video I will be talking only about PDF LaTeX. So I will be interested in those fonts which uses this particular package, use package T1 font ENC. Okay, and in my file I have used this particular font. Of course, I will show you how I have used it. We go back little bit more, and then let's go down little bit. Let's go down little bit. For example, let us go to this. Yeah. So this also uses font TNC, means this PDF LaTeX compiler has to be used. Okay, and its name is BERA, whereas its package name is BERA, but font name is BERA Sheriff. So what we now do now, we go to this, and we can see that so many fonts are there. Okay, now let us go to our file, this one. Now here, as I said, these three sentences uses this thing. Okay, that I have already told you. And in this section I have talked about some fonts which do not change the default font. That means if you use this package, default font will not be changed. They will remain the computer modern Roman font only, whatever is your default font. So, and it looks like this, small letters look like this, capital letters look like this, numbers look like this. There are two methods by which you can write. First method I have talked about font family. That means if you want to use this particular font for a large amount of text running into several paragraphs, you can use family font, the command used for family font. Let me actually go to the editor also side by side, that will be better. Yeah. So I go to this, go to some font here. Yeah. So actually this is okay. I reduce it little bit. Yeah. Then you see that if you want to write something in this particular font Miyama, and your amount of text runs into several paragraphs, then you can use this command. But if you have only small amount of text running into at the most one paragraph, or starting from one word or one letter, then you can use this command. Okay, so different fonts will have different packages, will have different method. For example, PBSI, the second one, family one is BSI family, and here you have to write text PSI. Calligra is for family, it is just Calligra. Family is, word family is not there, and here it is text Calligra. Okay, then Egothic you have to use. Most of these fonts are useful if you want to use them as symbols to represent something. Okay, that is why the default font of the document doesn't get changed. Okay, now let me go to the preamble of this. So in the let me close it, this one. Yeah, preamble, first thing you have to write is a document class 12-point article. This is familiar to you. Then this line is important, use package T font ENC. Okay, all the packages used in this file uses font ENC, that means PDF LaTeX you have to use. So this line I have written right on top. Then comes this type of packages. These packages do not change the default font. For example, Miyama package, some scaling is required for Miyama package, otherwise size will be little bit unexpected. And then PBSI also, size is all right, but it uses this T1. Already T1 is there, you need not write T1, but even if you write, don't write this first line, just write T1 here, it will work. Calligra, some resizing is required, so you have to write this declare statement. These fonts, Egothic, T-Egothic, Tigothic, Punks, Rustic, all these things are written here. These fonts look like this. They don't need any resizing as such. But if you still want to resize, you can use this type of commands. Okay. Then comes Oracle. Oracle is not only resizing, even this type of additional, this type of commands are needed. Otherwise, you will get some warning message, and sometimes it doesn't work also properly. Then comes this package art NOUVC. This is also used somewhere. Okay, for example, this one, it works only with capital letter, only capital. Even if you write small letter, it will convert to capital letter. So for them, use package line is not there, but input this thing you have to write. Then acorn also this one. Okay, if you want to see what is this acorn, there is some flowers around this. Okay, decorative font. So this one you can use. For that also this type of command you have to use. Again, use package command is not there. Then RSFS10 also works only with capital letters. So first you have to use add font package and then you have to write this line. So then in that case you can use this one. Now there is another type of font used here is that these packages Almendra, Lobster 2. Okay, this is Almendra, this is Lobster 2. And with these packages, actually, the default font gets changed. That means this section name and whatever is written right on top, all these paragraphs, all the everything will change if I uncomment this. Now, if I have mentioned this here, but I have not used this font actually directly. Although I have used it here in a different manner. This is Almendra. I have used it in a using a different technique, but this package as such I have not used. So let us. I have used default packages. Default font is CMR, Computer Modern Roman. So let me comment. Put a percentage sign here in default command and use say Almendra, and let me compile it. Uh, this is a free version of this overlay. So sometimes if the internet connection is a bit slow, it doesn't work. Okay, I recompile it. One first attempt is failed. Ah, yes, it has come. Okay, it has come. Oh, you need not worry about this warning. I'll tell you why these warnings are coming. Okay, but what is important is that you see the default font has changed. Look at this paragraph now. It is no longer computer modern. Okay, I'll make it little large, and you can see that this font has changed. So the default font has completely changed. Okay, and what about this RM default and SF default, TAT default? These three lines, this RM default font has also changed. Okay, so and what about this Almendra package here? For example, let me go to the this line. Yeah, Almendra package, the package use. Now, when I use this Almendra package here Almendra package, I said I have used a different technique. Here you see font family I have used ALMNDR hyphen OSF. Every time I have used this, whether it is boldface or slanted or normal font or both boldface and IT shape. Okay, sometimes I write SL shape, sometimes I write sometimes SL shape works, sometimes IT shape works, sometimes both work. Okay, that you can check. So here all these four types of designs we have written using Almendra font. Now, where do you get this ALMNDROSF? If you look at this catalog, then in Almendra, where is Almendra? Almendra is somewhere. Where is, I've lost Almendra. Yeah, Almendra. Now, if you click on this Almendra, it is written use package Almendra, all right. Use package T1 font TNC, all right. But that particular code which is mentioned here is not available anywhere in here. Now, question is how did I get this name? How did I get this code? I'll show you how did I get this. So, what you have to do, you go to the this first section, that is where I have used this RM default, SF default and TT default. Okay, right in the first page, this RM default, SF default and TT default. Now, since the RM default has changed, as you can see, so we just put a some arbitrary letters here. I put say ZZZ and compile it once again. Then I will get another error message or another warning message. What is this warning message? So you click here and now you see ZZZ I have written, but after ZZZ ALMNDROSF, this particular code is there which is used here. So this code here is same as this code here. So from here I copied it here and then it started working. Okay. So that is how you get that line. So now we go back to our original position. That means we first of all remove this ZZZ and then we remove this percentage sign. We want our computer modern Roman as default. Okay, if you don't want use this, and also we put a percentage sign here so that we are not using this package as such, but only we are using the code from here. If we want if we want to modify only a small paragraph or only modify several paragraphs but not the entire document, we can this process. But if you want to change the entire document, then you remove the this thing a percentage sign and remove also the put a percentage sign here, and then it will work like this. So you recompile it now, and then all these warning messages should go away and this way. So in this way, all these commands which you have used, which changes the default command, you see, for example, this CPR command I have used, then this type of commands I have used. So you just put ZZZ in front of RM default or SF default or TT default. You can put before everything. Before RM default also you put ZZZ, before SF default also put www, and before TT default also put LLL. But then you will get the, after whatever you have written in the warning message, you will get the this particular code. Sometimes it is given by RM default, sometimes it is given by SF default, sans serif, sometimes it is given by TT default. And that's how you can get this code and use your these fonts in your document, whether partially or completely. So here in this file I have used them partially here. And another thing I want to tell you that this SL shape BF series, in most of the places I have written after select font, but here I have written before select font, right in the beginning. Okay, let's see if I write it after, what happens. So if I take it here to here, okay, and then compile, then you will see that there is a warning. There is a warning, and it says that undefined. This particular font is undefined. Okay, so that is why. And what is the result? Actually, it is towards the end. So it is towards the end, and here you see that although it has done the job all right, but there is an unnecessary warning. It is little bit you may not like such warnings. So it is better to write sometimes, most of the time it works after select font, but sometimes you have to write before font family also. Especially in this particular font, it works here. Both SL shape and BF series must be written before font family so that you don't get any warning message here. Okay. So from this list, click on these fonts one by one, and many fonts are there which you cannot use. For example, this particular font in PDF LaTeX you cannot use. You have to use Z LaTeX because it is written font spec. So if you like this font, then you have to use Z LaTeX. Then you can use it. Okay. So hope this video will be useful for you. Thanks for watching.